Can I just start off this video by saying that this is even more complicated than the Zelda timeline? Like, seriously, Jess, what were you thinking when you were making this series? No hate though, I do love this series with a passion, but it's just that it gets a little complicated if you're a new person to the channel and you're trying to watch the series. So that's why I'm here. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to give you my answer to this question that I'm hoping other people have asked. I know I've asked it. What order should I watch Mystreet in? So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the correct order, at least that's my opinion, on the correct way to watch the entirety of Mystreet. First, let me explain the wrong way to watch the series. A lot of mistakes that people make is basically thinking that they should watch the series in chronological order, or where it starts in the timeline, which is Phoenix Drop High Season 1. Now, this would be a very good idea, but something that you have to remember is that when Mystreet first started, it was intended to be just a slice of life romance drama. Basically a romance anime. Now, typically in romance animes, we usually have a male or female protagonist chasing after the desired one, which is the one they want to be with. And the series will usually end right after they finally get to be with that person, or after they both confess their feelings to each other. It never goes any further than that. It's very rare when it actually does go further than that with a second season. Sound familiar? This is Mystreet. Aphmau has stated in a live stream saying that Mystreet is basically the what happens after story.
So a huge thing for me, especially when it comes to like doing writing and stuff like that, when I around season 3, I had a very difficult time because at that point we were doing a lot of romance stuff. And if you've ever seen like romance anime or like romance like series and stuff like that, usually the series stops around the time the guy gets the girl gets the guy, whoever gets whoever. And that's it. You don't really get to see further into that. A huge thing for me was wanting to progress the characters past that. So around season 3, I originally wanted to take a break around season 3. And I was like having a very difficult time with figuring out where I wanted to go. And so that's when Jason started to help me with the scripts and stuff like that. So we worked together collaboratively on the scripts. And basically it's like, hey, we talk about what we want to do, see how we want the characters to progress and stuff like that. And it's been a collaboration since then. I had asked for Jason's help a lot with that, and he was very good at coming up with these, like he's very good at coming up with like ways to like make the characters progress, and I'm very good at writing out the characters.
If you are new to the Aphmau channel and you don't want to be spoiled, then please skip to this time. I will be talking about the series plot briefly, so throughout this video I will be giving you time to skip ahead. We have Mystreet Season 1 of basically Aphmau and Eren and them building their bond until finally the end where they actually get to be together. And then Season 2 is actually the what happens after story where basically they go to Love Paradise. Now the reason I'm telling you this is basically because it started off that way. It started off as a romance anime. And that's because now it finally has something more. A story. It has plot. Around when Season 4 first came out, Phoenix Drop High Season 2 also started coming out. And it was like that for a reason, mainly because in Season 4, it had introduced some new story stuff, and Phoenix Drop High Season 2 helped guide that story and help introduce that. Now, if you were to watch Phoenix Drop High Season 1, and then you finish it and you go to Season 2, that honestly wouldn't work, and that was mainly because of this one issue. Spoilers ahead, please click to this time. The Ian twist. Season 4 of Mystreet and Phoenix Drop High Season 2 were uploaded around the same time for a reason. That was because of the Ian twist. I remember first watching the Ian twist happen. I was at the edge of my seat, literally almost about to cry, and so angry because I actually started to like Ian's character. I was so angry to see that Ian was actually the main antagonist in Season 4. And that is the main issue of watching the series in chronological order, or starting from the timeline. If you're going to watch Season 1 and 2 of Phoenix Drop High, and then you're going to go ahead and watch Aphmau's graduating days, Falcon Claw University, and then the big move, Season 1 and 2 and 3 of Mystreet, and then Season 4 comes around, and then you have the Ian twist happen. You're not really going to remember who Ian is because it happened way, way, way back in the timeline. But yeah, you can't really watch the series in the beginning of the timeline in Phoenix Drop High and then move your way all the way to Season 6. It just honestly wouldn't work. But that's just my opinion. If you actually want to go ahead and start watching from the beginning of the timeline and you're new to Aphmau, go ahead, but that is completely your choice. And in my opinion, that is the complete wrong way to watch the series. But yeah, enough of that. Let me go ahead and move on to what I think is the best way to watch the series. Okay, so we already established that we cannot watch the series from the beginning of the timeline, because it honestly just wouldn't make sense. Now, you can just go ahead and start watching Minecraft Diaries first if you wanted. Would I personally recommend it? Absolutely not. If you were a friend of mine and I was trying to get you to watch this, and I told you you have to watch Minecraft Diaries first, that is just, no. There is like 500 episodes of Minecraft Diaries. There's like 100 episodes in Season 1, 100 episodes in Season 2, and then 5 freaking million in Season 3, and Season 3 is not even done yet. So, yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. Plus, it's not really needed to watch Minecraft Diaries first. It's completely optional, and you definitely can, but we're only talking about Mystreet here, and Mystreet is its own alternate universe. Okay, moving on. In my opinion, the best place to start off with when first watching the series is by watching The Big Misunderstanding, Minecraft Side Stories The Big Move. Now, if you're wondering why I'm saying you should start off with The Big Move rather than Phoenix Drop High Season 1, that is just a personal preference. The Big Move was basically the first thing we ever saw of Mystreet way back in 2015. So obviously Aphmau first intended us to watch that video to basically introduce the entire world of Mystreet. So yeah, you have two ways of watching the beginning. You can either watch Phoenix Drop High, The Big Move, and then Mystreet Season 1, or you can do it the way that I'm going to do it, which is the way that I personally recommend it. The Big Move, Mystreet Season 1, and then Phoenix Drop High. And then somewhere in the middle of Phoenix Drop High we actually have a wolf's tail. So after Phoenix Drop High ends, we actually go into the second season of Mystreet, and that continues as normal, and then we go into the third season of Mystreet, and once again, that continues as normal. And then after Season 3 is over, we actually go into the holiday special, and once again, that continues as normal. But then, here comes the tricky part, which was the hardest to figure out. So episode 3 of Mystreet The Emerald Secret was posted on February 9, 2017, while Phoenix Drop High Season 2 was uploaded February 11th. Now, Aphmau basically uploaded Phoenix Drop High Season 2 and Emerald Secret around the same time for a reason. I cannot stress this enough. You have to watch Phoenix Drop High Season 2 and Emerald Secret at the same time. I know it may get a little confusing because you have to keep jumping back and forth, but trust me, this is the best way to watch it, and it'll make much more sense when you actually go ahead and watch it. So I put a lot of thought into this, and this is what I think the best way to watch Emerald Secret and Phoenix Drop High Season 2. So you've watched the first 3 episodes of Emerald Secret, then you go into the first 2 episodes of Phoenix Drop High, and actually I don't need to explain it, you can just watch. So yeah, so this is the order. Okay, so here's where it changes. So after episode 20 of Phoenix Drop High, you watch Emerald Secret, but you keep watching Emerald Secret until you finish it. And that is very important that you continue watching. And then after you're done with Emerald Secret, you move on to Aphmau's Year, and you go ahead and complete that. And finally, when you're done with Aphmau's Year, you can go ahead and continue watching Phoenix Drop High Season 2, until, obviously, you finish it. So yeah, after you're done watching the rest of Phoenix Drop High Season 2, you can either do 2 things. You can go ahead and watch Aphmau's Graduation Days and then go on to Falcon Claw University, or you can go ahead and just skip that and go into Season 5 Starlight. And the reason I say that is because, well, let's be honest, after you're done watching Season 4 and Aphmau's Year, you're gonna want to watch Starlight. Like, you're gonna be on the edge of your seat just wanting to watch Starlight. Let's be honest. And another reason is mainly just because Falcon Claw University isn't really needed. It doesn't really do too much to the story. Yeah, it kind of gives some insights on Aphmau and Aaron's lives. It's not really doing much for plot. It's mainly just to fill in some stuff for the timeline. So yeah, Falcon Claw University is completely optional. You can watch it if you want. So here is the final timeline. So first you have the Big Move. And then after the Big Move, you have Mystreet Season 1. And then after Mystreet Season 1, you have Phoenix Drop High Season 1. And then somewhere in the middle, you have a Wolf's Tale. After you're done with Phoenix Drop High Season 1, you can go ahead and watch Season 2 and 3 of Mystreet. And then after Season 3, you go ahead and watch the Holiday Special as normal. And then comes into Season 4 of Mystreet along with Phoenix Drop High Season 2. Once again, there's a specific order you need to watch it, and then after this episode, you need to keep watching Emerald Secret until you finish it, which leads into Aphmau's Year. After you're done with Aphmau's Year, you go ahead and continue Phoenix Drop High Season 2, and then when you're done with that, you can go ahead and watch Aphmau's Graduation Days, which leads into Falcon Claw University, and then after you're done with Falcon Claw University, you can watch Season 5 Starlight, and then when you're done with that, you can watch Season 6 When Angels Fall. Season 6 is still airing right now, and there's only 10 episodes right now. And Her Wish, which is basically the Mystreet Christmas special, is supposed to come out after Season 6. So I guess after you're done watching all the episodes for Season 6, you can go ahead and watch Her Wish. But yeah, that is the final timeline. I swear, that was really complicated. It literally took forever to try to figure out. It took a lot of thinking and a lot of dedication to try to figure out the best way to watch the series. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know if you want more videos like this. And yeah, I'm really tired. I'll go and see you guys next time. Bye.